So we all know right now that Ethereum is the big dog on the block, right? Everybody, knows about Ethereum. Everybody's using Ethereum. Okay, it's the largest chain out there. And Vitalik recently tweeted, I believe it was about 2 weeks ago, this roadmap, right? The remainder of what still has to be done to reach the final phase of Ethereum. So they've obviously completed the merge now, which is that very top one up there. And now they're working on the surge, which is the scaling part, right? They plan on using layer 2 rollups to achieve these high transactions per second to ease load on the network, all these sorts of things, right? Well, coincidentally, Cardano is in the same sort of phase right now. So we know that we're currently in the bash phase, which deals with scaling. And that's going to use also, side chains and layer 2 chains and all these sorts of things that are going to help with scalability, right? Help make the load on the network easier. Well, what's funny is even though these two chains are at the same point, they're trying to do the same thing right now, Cardano is crushing Ethereum. Okay. Even in the current phase that Cardano was in, it is just crushing it. Okay. We know that the scalability is already better than Ethereum. We know that the transaction price is already better than Ethereum. And again, like we've talked about multiple times, we are now seeing development happen more on Cardano than it is for Ethereum. And this is huge. I think we're seeing a big changing of the times right now. Okay. It's a big transition from the thing that we know to the thing that is better. And Cardano isn't the only one that is starting to reap these rewards, right? There's other chains that are growing as well during the same time. They all have their own, their own benefits and, pluses and minuses and all these sorts of things, right? I'd say the only downside to Cardano is just the block time, right? Because it's a little bit longer than Ethereum. It's about 20 seconds for a block to be created, and for Ethereum it's about 11 seconds. So not a huge difference. But again, with some of these, scaling solutions, that's not going to be a problem, right? So I think that it's important that we talk about this and we highlight this, right? Because there's a lot of people out there that just use Ethereum. They think that it's going to be the big player forever. It's going to dominate the space and nobody's going to touch it. But again, that's not necessarily going to be the case, and it may happen faster than we think. Now, what's also important to point out, right, is obviously, Ethereum's on the surge. Right now, we're in the basho phase for Cardano. There's still all these things that Ethereum has to go through, right? It's got to go through the scourge, which is ensuring reliability, credibility, neutral transaction inclusion. This is super small, guys. I'm trying to read this. And avoid centralization and other protocol risks from MEV. Then you got the Verge, which is verification. Then you got the Purge, which is simplify the protocol, eliminate technical debt, and limit costs of participating in network by clearing old history. And then the Splurge, right? All these things. Well, the last step on the Cardano roadmap is Voltaire. It just deals with governance, right? And this is expected to be this next year. Okay, who knows how long this Ethereum roadmap is going to actually take? There hasn't been an official outline on this. So Cardano not only is already starting to beat Ethereum in all these metrics, it's going to get to completion faster. And keep in mind, this stuff for Cardano has been in development for a very long time, right? Keep in mind, Cardano was created in 2017. So there's been 5 years of development to get to this point, because Cardano didn't have all this functionality years ago. So Cardano is outpacing Ethereum right now. It's blowing up Ethereum. And I think this is going to, be the trend for the foreseeable future. Now, obviously, this is never financial advice or anything like that. I think both are going to have a huge, place in blockchain and in crypto. But I think that Cardano may be the big dog. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, do show your support for the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell. Again, you can stay updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful latter part of your week, and I really hope to see you in the next one.